Alright, welcome in everybody. This is Ryan from Interexistence and welcome to tonight's Saturday Night Handpan Live. Welcome to those that are watching live and welcome to those watching on the replay later on. You are all appreciated. And if you're watching on the replay, if you wouldn't mind giving this video a like and subscribing if you're new, I'd appreciate it. What's up, Pia? Good to see you here tonight. Appreciate you. Thank you for the heart me there. Also, let me know if you're hearing me okay on the microphones and if you're hearing the handpan here. Should be okay. It's been good lately, but I always like to check just in case. Had some issues with it in the past. So you'll see me like tapping away on the handpan and you won't hear anything and it's kind of weird. Sounds good. Thank you, Crystal Lotus. What's up, Zen Master Mike? Appreciate you guys being in here tonight. All right, let's go ahead and get things going, huh? Start off with some E Amara. I think I've started off the last like 3 or 4 live streams with the E Amara. It just dropped this one on the Neotone, so I'm having fun with it. Alright, here we go. There you go. It's a little bit of E Amara there for you. Thank you for the Heart Me Fairy. Yeah, you recognize that one, right? It's the little Celtic. I was saying when I just started the live stream, the Neotone just dropped a E Amara on the as one of their recorded scales. So it's a fresh scale from them. So I've been having fun with that one lately. I know you're a Celtic fan. That's why I mentioned it. Thank you for using those emotes there, Pia. Good to see you here, Willow. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I'll probably play that one again a little bit later, but I've been starting off the live streams with it lately. It's really nice because they recorded it. So it's the closest to the actual handpan as you can get. All the ones that they actually recorded. Everything else is just kind of based off of those recordings, so it's a little bit different. Anyway, let's go ahead and get things started here. Let's do. I like doing the Koshi chime, and then we'll start off with the chakra scale like we always do. So it's going to be the CAG starting off here. And let's pull up our Irish Coast, as we always do. And what are we going to do tonight? Let's start off with some Ignis. Did you have fun at Pantasia Ferry? I saw you went to that. Looked like an awesome event. Nice. Yeah, I'd love to. I know, right? Always nice. Good old Koshi chime. Thank you for the heart me, Chrissy. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm familiar with all the handpan events. It's just tough with the family and kids and everything. If I would have known about the handpan back in my 20s, I would have been all over all those events. But these days, it's much more difficult. What's up, Buffy? Good to see you in here again. Appreciate you being here. All right. Thank you guys for all the likes, the follows, the gifts, the shares. Let's keep it going here for you. So I like to do the chakra scale. So I start off with a scale that's a C, and then I go to a D, E, F, G, A, and B. So the first one's going to be C-A-G-N. And as I like to say, even though the C corresponds with the root and the B corresponds with the crown, you'll feel these wherever you feel them. Each of these scales has a different feel to it, so it's perfectly fine if you're not feeling it in that specific spot. What's up, Annie? Good to see you here tonight. Janelle, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead and get things started. It's going to be the C-A-G-N. Here we go. And happy Saturday night. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the gift there, the heart me. Appreciate you. Thanks, Daisy. Good to see you in here tonight. All right, here we go. the C Aegean scale. Thank you, Red Jasper. Glad you enjoyed that. Thank you for the follow. And Janelle, glad you enjoyed that. And yes, Shay Thompson, thank you for the heart me. We did just start. That was the second scale that I played. I've been enjoying playing the scale, and then I kind of enjoying those the ocean waves. I've been using the ocean wave background during my early morning live streams lately, and sometimes it's nice to just pause for a second there and enjoy the ocean sounds. All right, so that was the C scale. Next one we're going to be doing the D, which is going to be the D2 water scale. Speaking of which, Chantel, I did see you pop in here. Sorry that I didn't say hi. I always feel bad every time. I'm usually sitting here playing, and I'm like, oh, I saw them pop in. I didn't say hi. I think about it while I'm playing. But I do see you guys pop in, and I do see the gifts and everything, all your comments while I'm playing. Sometimes I just forget to say something when I'm in between scales. Thanks, Bluey. My kids are a big fan, Bluey, by the way. I'm sorry you're tired of hearing that. Anyway. Oh, Crystal Lotus, thank you for the cowboy thing. I missed it. Hopefully it was a good one. I appreciate it. All right, so the next one's going to be the D2 water scale. And I got a nice little water background for that one, so let's keep it going here for you. Awesome, Bluey. Here we go. So I mostly play the handpan, but I do have some other things that I will play after I go through the chakra scale here. It was a good one. Thanks, Crystal Lotus. Appreciate you. Yeehaw. All right. Here's a super chill D2 water scale. Here we go. Alright, that was the always super chill D2 water scale. The next one up is going to be the E, which we're going to do the E2 Amara. For those of you guys who were here at the very beginning of the stream, I did an E3 Amara. The other day, Thursday morning, I did the E2 Amara, and then I did the E3 right after it, so you guys could hear like the difference between the two, going up an entire octave. Completely different feel. Same set of notes, but up one octave. It's really always interesting. All right, let's go ahead, keep things going here. It's going to be the E2 Amara. How do I tune? So this is a digital handpan. Oh, what tuning am I set to? It's the 432 hertz. That's probably what you're asking, I assume. This is a digital handpan, so I can change the sets of notes on the fly instead of a regular handpan, which is set to one scale. And you can actually change the tuning as well, between 440 or 432, or I think it goes up to like 500-ish, somewhere around there. You could just set it to whatever, so it's kind of cool. I usually just stick with 432 hertz for these live streams. Thank you, Janelle. Glad you're enjoying that. Thank you for the new followers, and welcome back to all of those that keep showing up again. I appreciate you guys. And thank you for the Heart Me Willow. Make sure I catch you here. Alicia, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying this. All right, so the next one we're going to be doing is the E2 Amara. Here we go. Thank you guys for all the likes, the follows, the gift shares. Already over 4,000 likes. Appreciate you tapping away, showing the support. Here we go. That's the E2 Amara scale. About halfway through that, I realized I chose the wrong background sound for this one. So I was laughing. I don't know if you noticed me there. I was like, wait a minute. This is the one I started off the live stream with. I usually do the Meadowland for that one. It has a little different vibe to it with the birds and stuff. But that's a nice background too, so it's a good one. This one's called Rice Fields. All right. The next one up is going to be the F. We're going to do the F2 Shaman scale. I have to do a Desert Night background for this one. All right. Appreciate all the likes, the follows, the gift shares. Welcome into the new followers. Appreciate you guys. Glad you enjoyed that, Daisy. All right. Let's keep it going here for Here we go. The F2 Shaman for you. that was the F2 Shaman scale. And if you stick around to the very end of this live stream, which will be in another hour and a half, I usually do a buffalo drum into the Shaman scale at the very end of the live stream, which is always fun. The buffalo drum is tuned to an F, so it flows in really nicely with that Shaman scale, which is called Shaman. So it's got a nice same vibe to it. So it's always a fun way to end the live stream. But that's quite a ways away, so appreciate anybody that sticks around all that long or comes back later on. But if you're just hanging out for a little while, that's perfectly fine too. Appreciate you guys spending some time with me tonight, or whatever time of day it is for you. Thank you, Rue. Thank you, Crystal Lotus. Glad you enjoyed that. Thank you guys for tapping away on the screen there. Over 6,000 likes. Appreciate you guys. All right. Next one up is going to be the G2 Akibono scale. Thank you, Annie. Glad you enjoyed that. All right. I didn't even know if I was going to be going live tonight. I'm exhausted. We started potty training our son today, so this was day one. Chasing a 2-year-old around all day. It did not go smoothly, so I was like, do I really want to go live tonight? Yes, I can't let the people down. I got to do it. But yeah, here we are. Day 2 tomorrow. It's also a full moon. Yes, thank you for mentioning that, Ferry. I did want to say something about that. I can't see it today. It's been cloudy and rainy and windy all day. Apparently it's a full moon in Libra. It's the pink moon, they were calling it, and it's the smallest full moon of the year. Yes, pink moon. Thank you for saying that, Annie, as well. Thanks, Angie. Yeah, it's been fun. We did that with our daughter a few years back. It's been a while. Yeah, you got a good view of it there in Chicago. Awesome. Yeah, not for us today. It's been cold and rainy and windy all weekend, so eventually spring will come around here for us again. All right, let's keep it going here for you. It's going to be the G2 Akibono scale. Here we go. Thank you, honeymooners. Appreciate you. The G2 Akibono scale. And thank you, Angie, there for the dolphin. I saw that pop in just as I was starting off. Thank you guys for 8,000 likes. Appreciate you. Who's that sitting there? Gabby, not Gabby. Nice. That's a funny name. Thank you for the rose there. Gabby, not Gabby. All right, the next one up is going to be the A2 Blue Moon scale. The blue moon in honor of the pink moon tonight, right? All right, what background are we using for that one? Let's do this one here. Thank you, not Gabby. Glad you enjoyed that one. All right, here we go. Let's keep it going here for you. Thanks for all the likes, the follows, the gift shares. Every little bit helps out. Or just hanging out and spending time with me tonight. Appreciate you guys. A little A2 Blue Moon there for you. Thank you for the heart me, Renee. And thank you, Christy. Appreciate you tuning in. It's all right if you, I always say that if people want to just hang out and not chat, that's perfectly fine. I'm glad you're enjoying it. If you want to just chill and enjoy the music and not chat, it's perfectly fine. Appreciate you guys being here. And I'm glad you keep coming back, Christy. All right. Renee, thank you for being here. Crystal Lotus, thank you. Yeah, you like the background sounds? It's funny. So I change it up on these nighttime Saturday night live streams, and then on my early morning ones, I do these on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings as well. And I usually just stick to one background for those, and I just play for an hour. Thank you for the roses there, Christy, and thank you for the heart me, Gabby, not Gabby. It makes me laugh even more because I have a coworker named Gabby. So yeah. And then my daughter likes Gabby's Dollhouse, so makes me think of that as well. Anyway, let's keep going here for you. The last one on the chakra scale is going to be the B for the B2 Soulfly. I know, right? People have some creative names for sure. Sometimes they make me laugh. It's great. right. Background note, normally do Estuary Island. I've been using this background for my early morning live streams lately because I kept getting restrictions on my early morning live streams. I was using like forest backgrounds with nice like birds and everything. And I thought it was because of my music, and I kept changing like the songs that I would play at the beginning of the live streams. Like maybe it's this particular scale that's throwing things off, and this particular song. And at one point I was just sitting here like not playing anything, and I got a restriction. I'm like, all right, it's got to be the background sounds. So I switched it to like a more oceany vibe background, and I haven't gotten a restriction since. So must have been something about the forest background sound for some reason. Really weird. Oh, your lab is actually Gabby. Nice. That's funny. I have a lab mix named Athena. She's upstairs resting on the couch right now with my German Shepherd mix named Ambrose. All right. And my wife is working tonight, so it's just the dogs chilling upstairs, and my two kids are sleeping. So. Oh, it's not a stupid question. If you're not familiar with it, this is called a handpan, and this one it's actually a digital handpan called the Neotone. So a regular handpan is a steel instrument. I actually have a couple that I sometimes play on these live streams. Or if you go over to my YouTube channel, I have a bunch of content. I used to do live streams out in nature with my regular handpans. But yeah, it's called a handpan. So if you're not familiar with it, that's perfectly understandable. It's actually one of the newest instruments created. It's created around the year 2000, so it hasn't been around very long. Yeah, they'll bark if like something goes by, but late at night like this, it's not usually too bad. What's up, Zembody? Good to see you here. All right, let's finish off the chakra scale, and then we'll go ahead and change things up for you guys. If you want to hear other instruments, or if you want to hear more handpan, let me know. And for all subscribers, I actually have emotes that correspond with the scales that I typically play on here and the other instruments that I play here, so you can make requests as you want. Here we go. So that was the last one on the chakra scale. That was the B2 Soulfly scale. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Thank you guys for tapping away there. Already 17,000 likes. Appreciate you guys. Shaman, I just played Shaman a little while ago. That was the so that was F. So then we did G, A, and B. So I played that pretty recently. I'll definitely play it again a little bit later. Thank you for the subscription, Gabby, not Gabby. Appreciate you. I saw that pop up. I'm like, who was that? Thank you so much. Yeah, that really helps out a lot. Thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate subscribing. All right. All right, if anybody has any other scale requests or any instrument requests you want to hear, I got Himalayan bowls here. I got a monochord here. I'll play Koshi chimes right now. I got other chimes back here. I got a flute, so whatever you guys want to hear. This is when we start changing things up a little bit. You want to hear the bowls? Yeah, we can do the bowls for you, for sure. Oh, we got a monochord request too. All right, so the bowls beat you out there, Crystal Lotus, but we'll play some monochord after that. I'll do some Koshi chime real quick between things here. And I like to change up the background to Nocturnal Garden for the remainder of the night. Nice chill. I got a flute request too. You guys want to hear everything. All right. All right. Let me do some Koshi chime real quick. And then we'll play some bowls because that was the first request. Let's do some aria chimes. We did Ignis to start things off earlier. This is going to be aria. Make sure you guys are hydrating. Very important, especially during sound healing live streams like this. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Grace. No power. Well, I hope they get it fixed up for you. Appreciate you guys appreciate you being here, Grace. Thank you for the heart me there. Yeah, if you're not following Grace already, give her a follow. Give Crystal Lotus a follow. Both a couple of fantastic sound healers that I watch on a regular basis, so they're fantastic. And Willow, if she's still in here, give her a follow as well. She's amazing as well. They all do live streams almost daily, so always there for you with fantastic content. All right, gonna do some bowls here. Always cracks me up when I put the handpan down and it makes a sound like I'm putting a steel instrument down, even though this one is digital and not steel at all. All right, here we go. So when I do the bowls, I got to turn sideways here, and I'm gonna be facing away from the screen, so I won't see anything you're saying. But I will check on the chat when I'm done. Here we go. And thank you for 20,000 likes already. Appreciate you guys tapping away, showing the support. Every little bit helps out. Thank you for being here. I don't know why I took my headphones off. I do that for the flute, but not for the bowls. right, hopefully that sounded all right for you there. Thank you for the gifts there, Renee. Appreciate you. Yeah, no worries, Grace, if you're still here. Thank you for the gift there. Appreciate you. Emoji looks like a chopstick. Yeah, glad you enjoy that. Thank you. Yeah, each time I do those, I can sort of like improvise and just kind of like go with it. So never really know what to expect there. But it's funny. I don't really practice the bowls, but I play them while I'm doing my yoga 3 times a week. So I kind of like have them lined up. Like this is my yoga mat, like right below me here, and I have them lined up on the floor here next to me. And I just kind of like hit them as I'm going along with my yoga stuff. And I'm like, oh, this sounds pretty good together. And we'll go with that. And maybe I'll throw that into the live stream on Saturday. So that's about the only practice I get in with the bowls with my limited time. But I never know what I'm going to be throwing in there for a Saturday night. All right, so I got a monochord request and a flute request as well, huh? You're listening in the car. Nice, Willow. That's great. All right, you guys want to hear the flute next or the monochord next? Let me know. I've heard both, so I can do either one. Headphones kind of tangled up here. I think we're okay. Yeah. Monochord. All right, we'll do the monochord next, and then we'll do the flute after that. No, I'm not on Spotify or anything, but I should be, honestly. Need to record some stuff at some point. Yes, this is the monochord, yep. And this is by James Jones. He's an instrument maker out of Virginia. And actually, they're pretty affordable as far as monochords go. It's a lot cheaper than the Monolina a lot of people play. But it's definitely a nice quality instrument. He sells a lot of nice stuff as well. So go check him out if you're in the market for something like this. Here we go. monochord there for you. Yeah, I should make a long monochord video. You're right. I should make a long monochord video. I should make a long handpan video. Just a matter of finding the time to record things. I really should, though. All right. Thank you, Jeremy. Glad you enjoyed that. Christy, thank you for the kind words. Appreciate you. Yeah. I know, Crystal Lotus, you do a fantastic job of doing little recordings of everything and posting them all the time. I wish I had the time to do that, honestly. Usually I'll do, whenever I find the time, I'll pull like a couple of recordings from my my live streams and pop those up as shorts and stuff. But as far as doing like separate recordings, I just never find the time to do it. But yeah, I really should. Anyway, thank you guys for all the likes, the follows, the gift shares. Over 21,000 likes already. Appreciate you guys tapping away, showing the support. All right, do you want me to go back to the handpan now, or do you want me to play the flute next? I know I had a flute request in there. Couple of flute requests, but I can go back to the handpan for a little bit and then go back to the flute unless you want to hear it right now. Either way, I'm fine with either one. Flute, all right. Flute it is then. Oh, you haven't heard the flute yet, Fairy? All right. Yeah, I hear ya, Crystal Lotus. Yeah, the kids and the full-time job definitely take up a lot of my time, for sure. All right, so we'll see how the flute goes here. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's a little rough, but I've been getting better at it, so it's a fun instrument. I gotta make sure that I take my headphones off, because it can get kind of loud. Actually, I'm gonna turn the volume down just a tad. Sometimes it can hit the upper volume on there. Here we go. There you go. There's a little flute for you. I usually play that probably 2 or 3 times a night, so I'll probably play that again. It's funny, that's not at all the little melody that I was practicing all week. I started playing, I'm like, this isn't what I was practicing earlier in the week, but that sounds alright, so I'll go with it. Play that like 30 minutes, right? Yeah. There are some there are some videos of that specific instrument on YouTube. People playing it for extended periods of time. But yeah, I should definitely record that one as well, right? You could summon your ferret with that tone, huh? There you go. It's called the Inato by Stone Whistle, if you're not familiar with it. Yeah, loop it. Yeah, exactly. I should play like a nice melody for like 5 minutes or so and then loop it. That and the handpan and the monochord, right? I'd probably like get like 1 billion views. Just need to find the time, like I said, to record that. But yeah, we'll do that at some point, right? Like I said, I'm getting better with that one. When it was kind of rough when I was first starting, because it's so out of my comfort zone. Playing a flute like that, it's something entirely different for me. But it's coming along. I've been enjoying it. It's got such a cool sound to it. Record them all with video. All right. I appreciate the encouragement, you guys. All right, let's get back to the handpan, and then we'll do some other stuff. I got the I haven't played the tuning forks yet. That's been fun the last couple weeks. We'll do some handpan for a little bit. It's funny, I was saying that last Saturday. I have so many different things that I'm playing now that I don't even get through all like the usual handpan stuff that I typically play. So it's been interesting. What are you saying there? Summon Myrrh? What are you talking about? Alright, what scale should we play next? Let's do some D-Curd. I haven't done any D-Curd yet tonight. Should we do this one or that one? What do you guys think? Should I do this one or that one? I'll leave it up to you to decide. This one or that one? You guys are like, what are you talking about? That one? Okay. This one. Gotta love the Saturday Night Live streams. Like, what are we talking about? I got one vote for each, huh? Myrrh on Impractical Jokers? Nice. Ah, that's right. I haven't watched that show in forever. My wife and I used to watch that like all the time, like several years ago. Before kids. Alrighty, so I got one vote. Oh, we got another vote for this. Okay. I don't even remember which one was which. Alright, we'll call this one this, and the other one is that. We'll do that later. I don't even think I played that last week, but I usually play both. Anyway, let's keep it going here for you guys. Some D-Curd for you. There you go. Little peaceful meditative pattern there on the D-Curd 10. If you're looking to get started with the handpan, I recommend getting one with the a D-Curd 10 scale. Because most of the lessons that you'll find out there, both free and paid, are based on the D-Curd 10, so it's a good place for beginners to start. It's got a lot of chord combinations, a good beginner-friendly scale. And then after a while, you'll be like, I'm tired of the D-Curd, and now I want another scale. Because there's so many amazing scales out there on the handpan, but D-Curd is a good place to start, definitely. And there's the puzzle piece. I'm glad it popped up while I was not in the middle of playing something. You got a decurred crystal lotus, nice, with the handpan or tongue drum. And also, if you're looking to get started, I definitely recommend starting off with a tongue drum instead of a handpan if you're looking into both of them. They both sound amazing depending on what instruments you get, but you can get a high quality tongue drum for the same price as a mediocre handpan, I would say. So definitely, and they're a lot more durable as well. So it's a good place to start with a tongue drum. I didn't do that, but I recommend it. I don't actually have a tongue drum, but there's some fantastic ones that I would definitely consider buying for sure. Very nice. You have to bust it out sometime, Crystal Lotus. That'd be cool. All right, well, you guys want to hear some more handpan or you want to hear something else? Let me know. I'll play my little shaker here. I still don't know what to do with this thing. I bring it out every time. It's just a little shaker I got as a kid. Dug it out of a box like a month or so ago. Like maybe I could throw it into the live stream or something. I don't know. I don't know what I would do with it. It'd sound great with the buffalo drum if I had enough hands to play it at the same time, but I don't. I had somebody else playing it along while I was playing the buffalo drum. That would work out pretty well. All right. You know what? I don't have Grace here to request the Naughty Tarong. She loves playing that. Maybe I should wait for her. Now you know what? I'll play it again if she comes back. Guitar and bongo drum. Yeah, nice. I requested that on your live stream the other day, didn't I? I do have a bass guitar, but I never play it. So I don't have a bongo drum, though. All right, let's do some Naughty Tarong for you. Here we go. A little bit of Naughty Tarong there for you. You probably got a nice sound of the cuckoo clock up there too. That doesn't usually come through because I usually have the microphones turned off while I'm playing the handpan or I'm playing something. But it's a nice moment of silence there where you could hear it. All right, thank you guys for tapping away on the screen there. Appreciate all the likes, almost 22,000 likes. Thank you for all the likes, the follows, the gifts, shares. Everything helps out. Appreciate you guys being here. I do these every Saturday night at 10 p.m. till usually around midnight or so Eastern Standard Time. And I do live streams on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings as well from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And those are just handpan only. And I'm also interexistence on all the social media platforms. Links are in the bio. I post the replays from all of these live streams over on my YouTube channel. And I got a bunch of old live streams I used to do out in nature, a bunch of old nature strolls and handpan out in nature over on my YouTube channel as well. So give me a follow there as well. All right, let's keep it going here for you. let's play some more handpan unless anybody wants to hear anything else. Let me know. I am in the Eastern time zone, Eastern Standard Time, out here in Rhode Island. Where are you guys tuning in from tonight? You want to hear the monochord again? Yeah, I can do some more monochord in a little bit if you want. Do some more handpan first. That's usually my main thing here out in California. All right, so you probably won't be showing up to the early morning live streams. But the replays are all over my YouTube channel if you want to watch them. They're all available there. Got almost 500 videos up there. Mostly old live streams. All right, so let's see. Let's do some Pygmy. We haven't done Pygmy yet. Chicago, yes, very nice. Arizona, yeah, I know you're in Arizona, Crystal Lotus. Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in from wherever you're at. Let's do some F sharp Pygmy for you guys. Here we go. Oh man, I don't know what I was doing with that one. I started playing and I realized that wasn't the pattern that I was intending to play. I've been playing a particular pattern on the F sharp Pygmy like all the time lately. And I started going and I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't what I've been playing lately, but I gotta just keep going with it because it'll be weird if I just stop and start over. And then I started playing my usual pattern that I do on the Akibono. I'm like, what am I doing? Just keep going with it. Sounds all right. Yeah, very out of my element there, playing different things, but yeah, that sounded all right, right? One of the nice things is like a lot of the patterns that I play when they work with different scales as well. So, but that was definitely not something I typically play on the Pygmy. Yeah, you didn't notice, right? I rolled with it. Sounded alright. It was stuff that I'm like comfortable playing with, but I don't usually play it on that scale, so it was weird. All right. So Lisa, you were saying that the monochord was helping with your headache, right? Is that what you said earlier? Do you want me to just like strum on it for a little bit? Was that helping out? I can do that for a bit if that's helping you. So that's what these live streams are all about, just coming in and slowing things down, letting you guys rest your bodies, rest your minds, and relax and heal. So, yeah, you want me to strum on it for a bit? Yeah, I can do that. Absolutely. I also play some tuning forks. I have one that's the Schumann resonance. It's nice and deep, and it's somebody last week was saying that it was helping with their headache as well. Yeah, no problem. I'll play some monochord for a little bit, and then maybe we can give the tuning forks a try. See if that helps you as well. Alright, so we'll just strum on it for a bit instead of doing the whole thing that I was doing earlier. Here we go. Alright, hopefully that helped out for you there. Nice little relaxing strum on the monochord. So that one is tuned to a C. So it's got some C and G notes in there. Actually, I have to retune it each time before I start the live stream. It's interesting over the winter. Each of the notes would usually go a little bit flat, so I'd have to tighten it up a little bit. And I've noticed as I start hitting warmer weather, they actually go a little sharp, and I gotta loosen them up a little bit. So interesting how it changes with the wood as it expands and contracts. But yeah. Anyway, let's do some tuning forks for you guys. Having fun with that. So the first one we'll do here will be the Schumann resonance forks. So this is a pair of forks, weighted forks. One is 62.64 and one is 54.81. So the difference between the two is 7.83 hertz, which is the Schumann resonance, or the frequency of the Earth. So when I'll play each one in one of the microphones, so you'll get a binaural effect if you have headphones on. If you don't have headphones on, you might not even hear it, but people say it comes through pretty nicely, so having a good time with it over the last couple of weeks. So here we go. that helped you guys as well. Somebody said last week that that was helping with their headache as well, so here, give that a go for you. It's actually cool. They're weighted forks and they have little boots on the end there, so you can actually like hold them up against your body. You can feel like the vibration inside your body. It's really cool. Very soothing. Actually bought them for myself, and then I realized I could probably use them for live streams as well, and people might enjoy that. And the other one I got is a 174 hertz. So what I like to do with that one is play it with one of my bowls here, because it's around the same tuning, so they sound pretty nice together. Yeah, you like that, Crystal Lotus? Cool. Glad you enjoyed that. All right, give this a go here. Alright, so let me know how that was sounding for you, if that sounded pretty good too. I like how they go nicely together, kind of creates a nice binaural effect as well with those. Alright, how are we doing on time? 11:20? Alright, so we got another 40 minutes here. Let me know if there's anything else you want to hear, or we can go back to the handpan for a bit. You're welcome. Hopefully that helps you out. Thank you guys for all the likes, the follows, the gifts, shares. Every little bit helps out. Appreciate you guys being here. Glad your dogs like the monochord. Seeing if my cat's here. She was down here when I started the stream, but must have gone upstairs. Alright, if nobody has any requests, then we will go back to the handpan for a bit. Let's see, I haven't done any C-sharp bass line yet. That's a nice deep one. Let's do that. Let's do the bass line, and then we'll do the Amara that I started off the live stream with. I got to pull those up on the iPad here, so give me a second. So most of the scales that I play On here I have actually programmed in each one of these tone fields. I just press the middle note here and then press the tone field, and it pulls up the scale that I have loaded in here. But I've been playing around with some other scales, and I have to pull them up on here on the iPad. Because with this being a digital handpan, it has like literally hundreds of scales that I can use or create my own. So lots of different possibilities. Let's see, where is the bass line? Here it is. It's probably the deepest scale that I play. The D2 water scale and this C sharp bass line scale. Let's pull you guys back up so I can see the chat again. Where are we? There we go. Oh no, we got a he jazz request? No. Alright, fine, I'll play some he jazz in a little bit for you if you want. Oh, Willow. Yes, I'll play it for you in a little bit. Hold on. Do some bass line first. Here we go. C sharp bass line there for you. Alright, since I had a he jazz request, I guess I will do that next. This is going to be a massive difference from the one I just played. So we're going from a C sharp 2 all the way up to a G3. And not only that, but most of these are recorded using a mag handpan. That's a kind of, that's the brand, it's the maker. I shouldn't say brand, it's the maker of the handpan, mag. And this one is going to be a Yishama, so it's a different handpan maker. And they have a different sound to them, so it's one of the best handpan makers in the world, Yishama. And they are known for their he jazz, so a lot of people love it. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I will play it since people want to hear it. So here we go. Get ready for a massive difference from what we just heard. there's some jazz there for you. Almost makes you think that I enjoy that scale. It's growing, it's growing on me, I guess. I can make it work, right? Definitely has a completely different vibe to it, right? Either love it or hate it, I guess. But like I said, it's a lot of people, that's their favorite handpan scale, so I will play it as long as people are requesting it. I'm fine with that. I don't completely hate it. Actually, one of my favorite handpan players, that's his favorite scale, so. Yeah, you love that one, Willow. Fine, if you request it, I'll play it. Especially on the Saturday night ones where I got plenty of time. Speaking of which, we're down to the last 25 minutes thereabouts. I mean, I don't have to stop things at exactly midnight, but I usually try to close things out around then. The Egyptian vibes, yes, it definitely has a very Egyptian vibe to it for sure. All right, if anybody has any other things you want to hear, any other instruments or any other handpan scales, let me know. Alright, no requests. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's do the flute once more, and then let's do some Amara. I did say I was going to do the Amara again. Haven't gotten back to that. I'll load up the Amara now so it's ready to go. We can just pop right over to it. But the Hejaz would sound good paired with the monochord? Maybe. It would, because they're both, the Hejaz is a G and the monochord has C and G, so technically they would work together. I don't know how I would manage that, but I've played around a little bit with some multiple instrument combinations, but it's difficult to do unless I was recording one and then playing the other one, which is definitely possible. Layered, yeah, you can definitely do it. With one of my regular handpans, it's a G sharp, and I played it with one of these bulls here, that one there, and they sound pretty good together. But I don't do that too much. All right, flute, which is a B flat. The flute is a B flat. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. Not my best flute night, but it's fun to keep practicing it for sure. Ooh, am I still reverbing it? Reverb, just on one microphone. There we go. I don't even know if I had it on properly when I was playing, did I? And good night, Crystal Lotus, if you're still, yeah, it looks like you're still here. Appreciate you being here tonight. I'll see you on your live streams, I'm sure, this week. Appreciate you being here. Let's do, what are we doing next? Let's do some more handpan here. Actually, you know what? Let's play one of the bowls. I usually like playing one of the bowls by itself. I haven't done that yet tonight. Let's do the deep one, huh? Couple bowls there for you. What's up, Benji? Good to see you here tonight, man. Appreciate you. Getting tangled up here. There we go. So one downside to having a digital handpan is all the cords. I actually do have a wireless thing for this, which I've used out in nature and worked out pretty well. But for some reason, it was giving like interference when I used it with all this stuff here. So I just keep the cord going. All right, let's do some E Amara there for you. Close there. That's Ryan with no B, but that's all right, Benji. Appreciate you. And if you're not following Benji already, he does great live streams as well. Fantastic flute player. Has lots of amazing sound healing instruments as well. Give him a follow. Great guy. Especially if you speak French. He speaks French primarily, so but he does speak English as well. All right, let's do some E Amara for you. I started off the live stream. Damn correct. I started off the live stream with this, but this was forever ago now, so I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't hear it. Here we go. E3 Amara there for you. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Alright, anything, let's see, it's 11:45 now. I want to do the buffalo drum into the shaman scale to close things out. But let me see, I think we have time for, thank you Benji, glad you enjoyed that. We got time for maybe one more thing before that. Anything we want to play again? If you have any requests, let me know. Otherwise, maybe I'll just play another handpan scale before I close things out. And no, Benji, I'm not playing the flute. Before you type that, I know you're a flute guy. I just played it like a few minutes ago. A little rusty tonight. I knew you were going to say that. No, I'm not playing the flute again. It's sad because I was actually feeling it pretty good this week, and then today just wasn't on top of it. It sounded alright the first round. The second round wasn't as good. Go back and watch the replay though. All my replays are available on the on my YouTube channel if you want to hear it again. Alright, nobody has any requests. I will go ahead and play some more handpan. What's up, CMR? I didn't see you pop in unless you just popped in just now. The Monolina. I played the Monolina a couple times already tonight. Unless anybody wants to hear it a third time, let me know. I'll play it again if people want to hear it again. I haven't had so many. I usually play it just once, so it's been interesting that people want to hear it multiple times, which I'm fine with. Every live stream is its own thing. Thank you for the roses there, CMR. Appreciate you. Grace, what's up? You get your power fixed? Alright, I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's see. My top song that I like the most. Well, I've been playing a lot of the E3 Amara, the one that I just played. I've been playing that a lot lately. Is there anything? Oh, you know what? I haven't played one of the ones on the D curd that I like. Blew a fuse, huh? Well, that's frustrating. Crazy. Yeah, let's do a little bit of D curd. I haven't done this pattern I like to play. And then I guess we'll close things out for tonight. Little buffalo. Oh, you know what? I could have played my regular handpan. Yeah. That's fine. Maybe next week. All right, here we go. Nice little meditative pattern there I like to play on the D-Curd 10. Grace, did you send a gift? I didn't see the thing pop up there. Oh, maybe it was earlier. Sorry if I missed it. I'm guessing it was the cowboy one. It's usually the one you send. Hopefully you got a good shot there. Nice. Alright, if anybody has any last minute requests, let me know. Otherwise I'll close things out with the oh, that was the confetti. I did see that one earlier. Okay. I do remember that. I think I just didn't notice because you weren't here, and now I was like, I was noticing you on the one here, and there it is. Nice. All right. I wasn't saying you had to send it, but I appreciate it. Send it twice, nice. Hopefully you got a good shot there. All right, yeah. Again, if anybody has any last minute requests, let me know. Otherwise, I will play the buffalo drum and close it out with the shaman scale, like I normally do. And again, I do these every Saturday night from 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till usually around midnight-ish. And I do live streams on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and those are just handpan when I do the early morning ones. And then I'm into existence on all the social media platforms if you want to give me a follow elsewhere. I have all the recordings from these live streams I post on my YouTube channel, and I got a bunch of old live streams that I used to do out in nature with regular handpans and nature strolls and stuff like that. So lots of good content over there if you want to check that out, or watch the replays, or watch live streams back that you didn't get to see. Alright, no requests. We will go ahead and close things out with the buffalo drum and the shaman scale. Here we go. Actually, keep that on my lap. Makes it easier. Excuse me. Turn this down so I don't blow your ears out, because this thing gets loud. I was saying on a previous stream, it's funny because all the Naughty Tarang, you know what, I'll play the Naughty Tarang. I played it earlier and I was like, oh, Grace isn't here to request it. I'll play it for you after I do this. We'll do some Naughty Tarang and then close it out. I know you like hearing that. Oh, you're just kidding, you don't want to hear it? I'll play it for you if you want. I was saying on a previous live stream, the loudest side of the drum is actually this side. So it's crazy that I'm playing this side and it's super loud, because that's not even the loud side of the drum. Here we go. Sorry for blabbing here. some F2 Shaman and Buffalo Drum. Thank you for using those emotes there, Grace. Yeah, for any subscribers, I got emotes that correspond with all the scales that I typically play here, as well as most of the instruments that I play. So you can do requests if you want to hear certain things. And a few other different ones there, like Grace just posted. So anyway, Grace, do you want me to play the Naughty Tarong? I can do that before I close things out if you want. I know you like that one. I played it once earlier, but I can do it again real quick if you want. Thank you for posting those, Grace. There you go. Those are the emotes. And I even created one for the tuning forks recently. I hope that's popping up there. I don't see that in there. No, you don't want to hear it. That's all right. Okay. All right, then we'll go ahead and do some Koshi chime and close it out. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Again, thank you all for the likes, the follows, the gifts, the shares. Every little bit helps out. And I appreciate you being here. Yeah, there's the tuning fork one. Thanks. I'm glad it popped up. I think you might have used that last week, but I don't remember. All right, let's close it out with the, let's do the Ignis, huh? Nice happy tone here. I got a major scale and a minor scale. Let's close it out with the major. That's correct, Benji. All right, well, thank you guys for being here tonight. I will see you either on one of my early morning live streams on Tuesday or Thursday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or next Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or on your live streams for a lot of you guys that are doing live streams throughout the week. I will see you around, or, you know, if you're watching any of these other wonderful people on here, I'll see you in the chat. So, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Be sure to practice brief mindfulness moments throughout your day, and as always, stay positive and love your life.